Hello, it's a pleasure to be here. And today, as always, and I'm still new in the game, so I'll be trying the best I can. And one thing I've come to notice that the skill of communication is quite different from when you talk to somebody one on one. But I want to make this thing seem as though I'm talking to someone before me. So it's going to be a gradual process. I'm just starting this online thing gradually. I'm not used to it, but I'm always open for improvement. So when it has to do with the digital space and getting an income online, it is achievable and it is something that somebody would have discovered it and they have benefited from it. And I've come to learn so many things over the years, and that is something I am always open-minded to learn more, and not just learning more about those things, implementing it. When we learn things, we do not just want to keep those things to ourselves. We want to share it out and make other people who may be finding it difficult to know about those things to come to learn about it. And so today I want to talk about a topic that says how to turn your passion into a profitable business. Having a passion is another word for saying a hobby, something you love. But this time around in the marketplace, I want to put it this way. You have a hobby, something you're passionate about, and you have a skill. So these things may be two different things when it has to be something that you want to use to yield an income. Somebody may have a skill, but it is not the person's hobby. Somebody may have something that is passionate doing just for fun, yet it is not the person's skill set. So you can look at it from two perspectives rather. You have a skill and you have a hobby. So let's put it this way. When you make your skill become profitable for you, and that skill or that your hobby is used to yield income for you. So most times you have these unique selling points that you are so good in, something that you're really, really good in doing. And what stops you from sharing it out? And you're not just sharing it out for free, but you're sharing it in exchange for money. So that is one thing I want to talk about. There is something that you have out there that you are so passionate about doing. You just love doing it. Why keep that knowledge to yourself? We're in the digital age. Most times you tend to transmit knowledge digitally and somebody benefits from it. And then there's this skill that you have, but you feel like, now after everybody knows about it. Don't forget there are some people that do not know anything about it, but yet they want to learn. So how do you make an income out of this skill set of yours? How do you make an income from this hobby of yours? This we're going to find out today. So number one on my list is writing an ebook. When you have a skill and you know that, yes, I am too good in this, or you have something that is your hobby, you're passionate about, what stops you from writing an ebook about it? What stops you from putting out a guide or putting out some steps in how this thing works or how this thing goes on? People are out there waiting to learn from you if you don't know. So when you put out that knowledge to these ones, it would really, really benefit them. That's one thing with ebook. And there's a difference between the marketplace and the labor market. Probably you have a 9-to-5 job. Yes, if I talk about the labor market. But this time around, I'm talking about something that will really, really benefit people in the marketplace. Because if it's the labor market, you're restricted to a certain number of people, just people in your workspace. You don't go beyond that because it could violate company policies. Not that it could violate company policies, it will violate company policies. But I'm talking about putting out this knowledge of yours and getting an exchange for it by being paid for it in the marketplace. And the marketplace is one thing that has helped so many people to become digitally or rather financially independent. So many people have really, really benefited from the marketplace. And the marketplace I'm talking about has to do with places you will sell your skills, places you will sell your hobby. So when you have this ebook that you've written out, You can put it out in marketplaces like we have like your ebook. You could put it out in marketplaces whereby these ones would really, like we have Amazon KDP. You sell your ebook there. We have Seller. And that was the one I rediscovered basically. You can put up your ebook there, the digital goods. And we have these marketplaces, and there are so many of them. There's one that is said Gumroad or so. There are so many marketplaces. You can always just Google it online on Google. Rather, you can Google it online, search it out online. These marketplaces would help you to sell your digital product, your ebook. So if you make out that time to just put these things out there, somebody is waiting to learn from what you've written. And don't forget that when this person they learn from you, you have imparted somebody. And remember, it is just one. And that ebook will just generate so many copies. It's just like the person downloads it, goes through it. That's the benefit of having an ebook. And then you get an income from it. And then the other one is becoming a freelancer. When you have a skill or when you have something you're really good at, you can always sign up on so many marketplaces whereby you would exchange your knowledge, you would exchange your skill for money. These platforms would go along with to pay you for what you know. And having that knowledge, when people sort out your skill, you use it to impact their businesses, you use it to impact them individually, and they pay you in return. That is one thing you should learn, because there are marketplaces like Upwork, we have Fiverr, we have Freelancer, and there's so many of them, people per hour, I think. So these platforms, you can go to put out your skill and they will pay you in return. That is it. I've mentioned ebook, I've mentioned becoming a freelancer. And in becoming a freelancer, it is something that you do at your own time. It is something that you do. The main thing is just get those clients and prove to them that, yes, I'm good in this, because then you would have created your portfolio of things you've already done. So when you sell out your skill as a freelancer and you get paid for it, that is another venture. You yield income for yourself online. And then the other one on my list has to do with starting a blog. Yeah, starting a blog. Most times you want to think like, I don't have money to buy, to pay for a domain or get a website and all the rest of it. But I must blow your mind that there are a few websites, unless the easiest one and the one you can always think of that will still generate income for you by using AdSense is Blogger. That's the one I started with and I still use it, Blogger. Because with Blogger, you can have access, you'll be able to become somebody that benefits from AdSense. Because with Blogger, you can write so many things about this, your skill. You can write so many things about those, your hobbies. Just put it out there. That's it. Blogger is one of Google's products though. So if you have Blogger to creating a blog, you can write things, because when you're writing, you are just writing as though you're talking to yourself. You're writing to help these ones to know how this is done or how this thing works, sharing your knowledge to people. And these, your hobbies or these, your skill becomes something that yields income for you in return. That's your side hustle. That's something that, because when people say making money online, there are so many ventures you can make money online. But remember that when you make money online, it's not like the get rich quick scheme. It is something that you do consistently and that gradually it yields income. Sometimes it may not come gradually, but over time. But one secret I've come to notice about the online space is persistence and consistency. When you combine these things together, it yields results for you, because many of us started with nothing. Even up to this moment, I'm still learning. There are times it's tough, but I just want to learn how to be patient with it and see myself grow over time. And I just want to see that this is a story of my journey, how I'm taking it one step at a time. So I've mentioned 3 things now. I've mentioned ebook. You can make money from ebook. I've mentioned becoming a freelancer. Can make money in becoming a freelancer. And then I've mentioned writing a blog. You can use platforms like Blogger. At least that's the one I know for sure. That's really, really free and it's free entirely. And still you can connect access to it and then generate income when you have an audience that flocks to what you read, what you wrote rather. So they flock to your site to read and then you get an income from it. And then the other one on my list is starting a YouTube channel. Starting a YouTube channel to me, should I say, is the most challenging thing because talking in front of the camera is something I'm really, really battling with. Yeah. Even up to this moment, it takes me a while to post. Even before I did this video, I had distractions, noise here and there, but I had to use this to see and then my children are out there playing. So I had to use this time to do a video. Sometimes like, it comes up like, what do I want to see? I don't know where to start from. The research helps though. And the other one I think that would help us as beginners has to do with when you talk naturally or when you talk about something you know too well. So the flow comes out naturally. Like presently, I'm working on communication, but I've come to learn that from people that I watch online, but I have various channels that I follow, some people that I'm learning from, that the main thing is that I just start up. So as for me, I'm just like you, starting up. So I want to start a YouTube channel, which is what I'm doing right now. So start a new YouTube channel. Sometimes I do not want to bother about that get views because sometimes when I check my channel, I'm like, wow, nobody made the same. Though it sounds funny, but I just want to see it like its journey. And I want us to grow together in that journey. If you're thinking of, I don't want to show my face. Yes, I have some channels that are faceless though. I just like, it's part of the journey though of learning. But I decided that let me just show myself and let me just say that I just want to talk to myself and then maybe somebody like me out there would understand how it feels though. So starting a YouTube channel, you can pick a particular niche, something that you're really good at. I think that one pays a lot. Something that that you've been part of. Because when you talk from experience, you find yourself speaking out your mind naturally. That's just one thing. And you can also talk from something that you're really good at when you research about a topic. That's if you're very good in it. Yeah. So preparation goes a long way to help to know topics that you want to discuss. Though as a beginner for now, I don't know much about search engine rather optimization on YouTube. I don't know any of that, but keep on learning. Yeah, because just like they said, learning is a lifelong process and which we are always open to learn. So I want to make that effort of just showing up regularly to discuss something. And sometimes those ones that have affected me, I think that's what I'll talk more about. And the one I really love about is the make money niche because I've benefited from it. So, and I feel like I want to share it and I want to talk about it. And hopefully as time progresses, I'll get better. It's not a good video right now. I'm not bothered about that, but I want to concern about how often do I present myself to turn up or show up on my YouTube channel to talk to somebody that really understands what I'm talking about or someone that is still in the same position as I am. So that is it for that one. Running a YouTube channel. So you should pick your niche, something that you're really good at. And do not bother about not being communicative at first. We've been there and I'm still there as well because I'm learning all the same at this moment. Because people that are doing it very well now, they started at a time that they didn't know what to say. They were clueless, but over time, they were consistent with it and they became good at what they are doing. So having a YouTube channel. And then the other one is leveraging on social media. Yeah. Social media. Some people are really crushing it on social media though. We agree. Some people are really, really crushing it. And one thing that attracts us to making money online is when you hear that, man, this person is crushing it on this platform and they're paying this person in dollars. They're doing this TikTok. And not just that, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and so many of these platforms, Twitter. Some people get their leads from these platforms. Some people get real money from this platform. So why don't you leverage on social media? So sometimes somebody may be doing very well in YouTube or may not be doing well in some other platforms, and they still want to feed themselves into all these platforms. So it's very good to leverage on YouTube, or rather leverage on all these other platforms to see how you can pass out what you already know is once. So because when you pick a niche, it really helps you that you get the right audience, people that are passionate about what you're doing or what you're talking about. And in leveraging on social media, you want to have a thick skin because social media is positive to so many people. It is positive to people that are very negative. It is positive to positive-minded people. Just be ready for these ones because if you feel like, look at what this person commented, I'm going to be depressed. I don't want to do it out there. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to show up anymore. And that is not just it because as long as we live, people would always talk good and bad about us. But one thing you want to know is when you have to do with social media, people express what they really are. So it is not, it's not about you, but it's about them. When somebody comments something that is positive to you, just pick up that because you look at the person that, yes, the person is really, really okay mentally. But when somebody goes ahead to comment something that is negative, it is the same person because ordinarily the person may be feeling pain within. And so could you really go the same path with those people? So want to learn to have a thick skin when you're leveraging on social media to share your knowledge, when you're leveraging on social media to share your skill. Because I know when it has to do with social media, so many people are really backed up based on backlashes and comments that come from people on social media. That is just it. So if you're there for a particular goal and do not allow those people that are weighed down themselves to put their burdens on you. So because if you allow them to put their own burdens on you, you become weighed down like them. So pick out those ones that their comments are upbuilding, those ones that their comments speaks volume, and then it's okay. But do not allow the negative vibes from all these ones you see on social media to discourage you from doing what you can. And remember, we're not perfect. We can never be perfect. So just do your thing, just be natural, let it flow just like that. Because for me, I'm still learning and I'll keep on learning. And then the other one on my list that I wrote down is becoming a tutor. Yeah, in your skill, in your hobby, you can always teach people about this. In having that, I know of Udemy. Udemy is a platform whereby people teach, they put out courses. They would have created their courses and then they put it out there as tutors. Udemy, I know of Skillshare. I know of Study Pool. Yes, Study Pool, you have a live session. But there are some tutoring sites that you have a live class to teach people. You're there teaching them one-on-one. There are some, you've already put out your video of what you know, and they have to watch this and they pay you from it, like they buy your course. So these are things you just want to make out time to do. So having your knowledge shared by teaching people about them, you get paid in return. That is also a profitable venture. But the good thing about this platform, like Udemy and Skillshare, is a one-time video. You would have created the video of your course and upload it on this platform. Then anybody that clicks on your course, you get paid for it. So that's a good thing. And it's like a lifetime course because once it's on that platform, you get paid anytime anybody buys your course. So that's just it about those tutoring platforms. While there are some platforms that the tutor is a live class, you have to show up to teach people something. Like there are some, you log in to teach some foreigners how to speak English language. There are some, you teach those foreigners how to speak French or Spanish. So these platforms are a lot online. So whichever one that is of interest to you, always feel free to search it out online. Then it will show you platforms whereby you can sign up and do all these things. Then the other one has to do with producing a course. It's similar to tutoring though, where mainly tutoring maybe is a live class. Producing that course is either you put it in Excel, rather in PowerPoint presentation format, and you let it out to this platform, just as I mentioned earlier. So it's almost similar though. So it's a one-time course, and then you make these courses available to these platforms. Udemy is one of it. As I mentioned previously, Seller, just countless of them, even Upwork too. So in Upwork's cases, once you register there as a freelancer, there's this place where you do create catalog, project catalog. So you would have created what you normally do all this while. So whoever that needs any of the service, we would just contact you and you share it with them. And then the final one, that there are so many of them though, but the final one I can remember now is signing up on with the transcription websites whereby you can subscribe. You listen to an audio and then you transcribe. You get paid for that as well. Just to name them, there are countless platforms whereby we can sell our skills or whereby we can utilize our skills to get food for that. So that'll be our stop though. I'll keep on trying the best I can and then showing up to do one thing or the other. So I'll have to stop here. Thank you very much for having me, and do like, share, and subscribe though. A beginner that is trying. So thank you very much for watching to the end of this. Have a nice day. Bye. Okay, so hello. It's a pleasure to be here once again. And I actually